Hi, Taylor Blue here. Let me just adjust. Okay. I just finished watching 007 Skyfall, and all I have to say is, seriously, you ended it the way you ended it. Really, spoiler alert, they end it in a way that they can make another one. This is like, what, the 5th or the 6th? I don't even know. There are just way too many dang James Bond movies. And Twixie Ann. I only saw the first one. Oops. I think I saw the first one. I don't know. Anyway, Skyfall was good. They played Adele's song Skyfall twice. Sort of. They played it in the intro and they played it in the down. They played it in the part, spoiler alert, this whole video will be a spoiler alert, so just be prepared. They played it again in the part where James Bond goes and turns in a chip after shooting this guy that was their lead to the main person who ends up being the guy from Eat, Pray, Love. This time it really is the guy from Eat, Pray, Love. His name is Javier Bardem. And, ooh, his jaw was really creepy. He pulled it out and, like, his eye fell down and his cheek stretched and his teeth were all gone. But the way they did it, the CGI for it, looked horrendous. It didn't look realistic at all, which I know is kind of the point because it was so gross. Ooh. Anyway, so Daniel Craig plays James Bond, and he shows no emotion in his eyes. None. And it was driving me crazy. I understand that James Bond is supposed to be really serious and everything, and he's not supposed to show any emotion, but when you smile, you can show emotion in your eyes. It's okay. Frustrating. Anyway, Naomi Harris plays Eve, which is kind of like the Halle Berry of this one, because Halle Berry? Yeah, Halle Berry played his, like, helper lady in the last James Bond movie, I believe, and that was one of the ones that I've seen before, but it wasn't that bad at all. I was actually quite surprised at how decent it was. And then when they go to the mansion thing, the Bond mansion, I didn't know that it was out in the middle of nowhere. Why would they put it out in the middle of nowhere? And there's, like, no cool gadgets in this one. They could have gone really futuristic with the new Q or quartermaster, whatever. They could have made it really awesome, and they did it. They gave him a gun that matches his his handprint, and they gave him a radio that tells him where he is. That's the only 2 gadgets that they used. That's it. Really. Seriously. Shame. Alright, who else? Judi Dench was in it, and she is looking old, but she dies. Sorry. She dies. She plays M, which is basically like the minister of MI6, and that's basically where this is all through. And if you haven't seen any of the other movies, or you have no idea what James Bond is about, then you have no idea what I'm saying right now. But Judi Dench, or M, kind of seems like a mom away from a mom, if that makes any sense, because James Bond's mom and dad get killed in a car accident, something. I don't know. Anyway, so when she dies, he's like, oh no, and then the will is read, and the only thing that's left is this stupid bulldog with a flag on the back of it, and it's, of all things, like, all the little knickknacks that you could put in a movie, they put that in there. How does that even make sense? Alright, well, let's go on to the next person. Ralph Fiennes? I don't know. He plays Gareth Mallory, same thing. And he becomes the new director guy. And he also played Voldemort in Harry Potter. And he's a really good actor, and I really like him. But out of all the actors in this movie, I mean, there's some other ones that aren't really that important. But out of all the people in this movie, I thought the most interesting character is, of course, the bad guy. And that's only because he was the coolest one. Yeah, so Javier Bardem plays Silva, and he has the whole jaw thing, and he hacks into networks, and he hacks into MI6, and they start releasing people who are undercover and part of NATO, and it causes this whole fiasco, and so James Bond goes and looks for him, and he was the coolest character in this movie. I loved him in this movie. Okay, rating out of 10, and would I say go watch it? Rating out of 10, probably an 8. The story's kind of slow. They didn't use really cool gadgets. The acting is phenomenal. I'll give you guys that one. But that's it. And director Sam Mendes, writers Neil Purvis and other people. Would I say go watch this movie? Yeah, it's definitely worth your time, especially since there's going to be another one, apparently, based on the end of the movie, where it says, James Bond will be back. Really? That's necessary. You've already done like 6. That's enough. Alright, well, have a great day. This was Taylor Blue Movie Review on channel 2, my second channel. Go check out my other channel. It's just channel Blue or Taylor Blue, but I post one vloggy thing a week, and on this channel I do 2 movie reviews a week. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Tell me which movie you want me to go see next. It can be old, new, recent, still in theaters. If it's in theaters, it might take a while. It won't be as quick as these were. But I'm working on it. Let me know what you want to see. Have a great day. Bye. I just peace signed. Really, really, Taylor.